Okay, summer, as we all know, is winding down, but you can still enjoy the beauty of fall, and you could do so with a COVID-safe getaway. Road trips. They boomed in popularity during the pandemic, but now you can take your road trip to the next level.
And you know how much I want to do this. We talk about it all the time. And we were talking about renting your own camper van. So this is like a little twist on it that I like. Peter Burke is joining us now. He's the founder of Travelers Auto Barn. Good morning to you.
Hi, Mark.
Can you hear
I'm having
us?
trouble hearing you.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Okay, you hear us now? Hello? Hello, can you hear us?
I can't hear them.
He cannot hear us. Oh, darn. Well,
Let's wait a minute.
Wait,
where do you want to travel? Like, where would you take a van to if you could get in one, drive one? Who would drive? Would you drive? Would David drive?
I would drive. David would drive.
Okay.
Hopefully Olivia will get her driver's license and she can drive. It'd be great. Okay, so do you hear us now, Peter?
Yes, I do. Hi, Mark.
Hi.
All right, perfect. Hey, how are you?
Okay, this is
Very
fantastic. We love this idea. Let's talk about renting a camper van and how it's better than just going in your own car.
Okay. The easiest thing to consider is that if you go by your own car, every night you've either got to book somewhere or find somewhere each evening. With the camper van, you can just roll on down the road, and wherever life takes you and you find somewhere good, you can pull up and say, this is where I'm going to camp tonight.
And it's not so big that you don't have to be like afraid to be driving an actual,
I see what you're saying there, yeah.
No. Okay. Yeah, so this is, it's a camper van. It's not an RV. It doesn't have a toilet, doesn't have a shower, but you can park it in any regular parking spot. So you know, at the moment I'm in Hermosa Beach and I'm driving one around here and I can park wherever I want. Imagine if I had a 100-foot long RV down here.
Yeah.
So, Peter, just behind you, obviously it's a screen, but we could see the changing of the leaves. So when you hear the phrase fall foliage, some of us think, you know, New England, Connecticut, you know, New Hampshire, Vermont. But you say that Southern California deserves some attention too. What are your top 3 fall foliage destinations near us?
Okay. Top 3 would be Idlewild, Lake Arrowhead to Big Bear, and Oak Glen.
Oak Glen.
Doesn't
Hancock
Park have one or 2 streets that does it as well?
Yeah, if you look, there are places you just have to know, right?
Yeah.
There's some really great trees everywhere. Okay.
So
Where is Idlewild exactly?
It's about 2 hours from LA in the San Bernardino National Forest.
So see, that's not far at all.
It's about a mile high. The air is cool and crisp. There's tons of remote areas for camper van camping. There's a lot of back roads and trails where you can just park up for free.
Oh, these images are beautiful.
For advice on the best remote areas in Idlewild, call or visit the National Forest Ranger Station in Idlewild.
Okay, let's talk about fall apple picking. So that's Oak Glen that you were speaking about. Tell us about that.
Oak Glen, yeah. Oak Glen's about 1.5 hours from LA, and it's not just fantastic for the fall foliage, but also because it's a fantastic place for apple picking. There's orchards that come alive during the fall, like Snowline Orchard or Riley's Farm, where you can get cider, donuts, apple pie, all of those quintessential fall fields. And tons of great spots to park for the night in the Oak Glen Preserve or nearby San Giorgino Wilderness area.
Peter, did you ever watch that show on MTV growing up called Road Rules?
No, I'm sorry, I didn't.
Oh my God! Do you remember Road Rules?
I was probably in Australia.
They would
watching
they did one in Australia. It was called Australia Road Rules. You get a bunch of young adults and they'd put them in a camper and they'd go drive around a continent. So one of them was America, one of them was Australia. If you didn't hear about it, that's okay. It was a great show for me. So let's say you're one of those contestants though. You've never been camping before. What are your top tips for those travelers who are new to using your vans?
Okay, definitely pack light and don't bring a hard suitcase. Just a little, just what you need and nothing more. You don't want to lug around that extra weight. The other one would be save money by using the kitchen in the camper van, or at least, or even better, using the campground cook places like barbecues and things like that. But I think the best tip is don't try and see and do everything. The camper van, it's one of the last great vacations which you could truly call an adventure, because part of the journey is kind of not knowing where you're going to be tomorrow. So I would book somewhere like for every 3rd day, and in between I would try and get lost a little bit. So,
Oh my gosh, I love
that's-
that.
Don't try and see and do everything.
See,
Yeah.
that's brilliant.
And then the other one is, okay.
No, what's the
I
other
would
one?
also recommend camping outside of designated campgrounds. There's like thousands of acres of land that are free to camp, generally empty, and equally or more beautiful than any campsite. So research. There's lots of apps online. A famous one is The Dirt. Research where you want to stop, use those apps and social media, determine the alternatives, and be a little adventurous.
Do those vans run on gasoline or diesel?
The gasoline.
Gasoline.
I can't wait for electric vans.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to electric vans.
I love that. Get lost. Just get lost. All right. Thank you so much, Peter. To check out a camper van road trip of your own, you can visit travelers-autobarnrv.com. Thank you so much. Okay, guys, we'll be right back.
You're never gonna hear my heart break.